Welcome to the parent orientation of the Arlington Christian School. We are looking forward to a great school year this 2026-2027. And in this video, we'll just be briefly going over some updates and reminders of things you need to be aware of so we can have a great school year. But I would encourage you, make sure you listen in on every minute. And if you have any questions throughout the video, pause that video, write it down, message me afterwards, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But we're going to go over some things here in just a moment, so please be sure to listen in to every minute of this video. We thank you so much for choosing our school to educate your children. If you have your handbook handy, it is on our website, and you can look over that, read through that. Especially new parents, I would encourage you to familiarize yourself with our student handbook, and that's available on our website. The link will be posted on this video here. But I'd like to open up and just sharing our purpose of the school, and it's listed in our handbook. It reads here: the primary objective and purpose of Arlington Christian School is to train the student in the knowledge of God and the Christian way of life, and to give the student an excellent education. The staff and faculty of Arlington Christian School realize a solemn responsibility before God in molding the life and character of each of their students in order to give a good foundation for each child's future. It is of utmost importance that Arlington Christian School obeys the scriptural imperatives of Deuteronomy 6, verse 5 through 7, and Proverbs 22 and verse 6. And the Bible says, "And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children." The next verse reads, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." Our school is also an extension of the Christian home in training young people for time and eternity in a Christian environment. Our school works closely with parents to train the whole child, and attendance at Arlington Christian School is a privilege and not a right. And we're looking forward to what God has in store for us this year. And again, we want to thank you so much for allowing us to be the school to educate your children. But we do understand that enrollment at our school is a privilege and not a right, and we hope you'll be on board with what we're trying to teach and what we're trying to instill to the children and students here at the school. We have been blessed with having a great staff, and listed on the screen will be our staff for the year. So we're excited about who God has given us through these years. And just a couple updates. You'll notice in the elementary section, I'll be teaching the 2nd through 6th grade this year. This is my 9th year on staff at the Christian school, and I actually taught elementary my first 4 years on staff, so I'll be stepping full-time into that role. And Miss Tatiana, she'll still be with us. She'll be with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're going to have a fine arts program, and she'll invest all her time specifically into the fine arts. So we're looking forward to just having that extracurricular work, and where the kids could get creativity out through the avenue of fine arts. And so that's one of the changes you'll notice on the screen here. And then also we still have Pastor, and he'll be our administrator. Miss Angie, our kindergarten and first grade teacher, and then Brother Josh, as he enters his 3rd year, he'll be teaching the 7th through 12th grade. But we're looking forward to just the staff we have this school year. We have some financial updates we'd like to inform you of, and just policies that we are implementing this year. And many of you are made aware of this already through the paper we had sent out on the Remind app. But the 2 forms of payments that we are accepting this year for your tuition is number 1 through QuickBooks, which is automatically withdrawn, and then number 2 is through Zelle. And whichever avenue you choose, you just need to let us know, so that way we can update that in our books and be aware of how you're gonna plan on paying your tuition every month. But please be sure to fill out the form, get it to us. It's on the screen here, all the information. And please get that turned in at least by the first day of school, and we'll be able to send out that tuition. One thing that's different for those who are using the QuickBooks Avenue is that you'll have to input your information yourself, your account number of where the money will be coming from. So please be sure to fill that out. And then if you plan on paying on Zelle, just please make sure you're on time. Highlighted all throughout this paper is there is a late fee of $20 if you're not on time with your tuition. So please be sure to just take care of that. The QuickBooks would be the easiest avenue because it's obviously automatically withdrawn. But if you plan on Zelling, please be sure to be prompt and taking care of that as well. There's also for the extended care invoices, those will be sent out and then a week after it's sent out is the due date. Now, extended care invoices in the past have been automatically withdrawn, but this year you'll need to withdraw or you'll need to pay that yourself through the QuickBooks link, or if you're gonna Zelle it ahead of time, that's fine. But please be sure to be aware that we are not pulling those extended care bills anymore. You will have to do it yourself. So just a couple things that we want to make sure you're aware of, because we don't want you having to pay the late fee. So please be sure you're aware of when bills are due and when bills get sent out. If you have any questions about that, of course, just message me, or maybe there's a 1 month there's a financial struggle. We'll work with you, but just please keep us updated with what's going on. But please be sure to familiarize yourself with the tuition payments and how they're getting pulled every month. One thing we would really like to implement this year is the no cell phone policy on campus. I know in previous years we've been lenient with having the kids on their cell phones after school or before school, but we are really going to push the no cell phone policy on our campus. It'd be good for the kids to just socialize with one another while they're here, and there in the handbook is listed the discipline behind the no cell phone policy. But please be sure to let your children be aware that once they walk through our school property, they may not be on their cell phone. It needs to be put away in their locker, in their backpack, and for any reason they're not allowed to have it out. If you need to get in contact with your child, you may call our school offices, and we'll have the numbers listed on the screen there. But please be sure to inform your children that there are no cell phones allowed, and that counts as soon as they walk through the door and then as soon as they get picked up. So even in morning care or aftercare, they may not have their cell phones out. So please be sure to let your children be aware of that. In our student handbook, on page number 12 is the discipline section. And I'd encourage all parents to make sure you read through that, make yourself familiar with it. It goes over non-accumulating demerits, accumulating demerits, different things and details you'll want to be aware of. So please be sure, we won't read through it right now, but I'd encourage you on your own time to read through page number 12 and the pages to follow of the discipline section in our handbook. We also do have dress standards at our school, and of course you're aware of the uniforms, RC uniforms. And on page number 18 of our handbook, it goes over a list of the dress standards we have, not only with what they're wearing, but also styles of hair, makeup, jewelry, etc. So please be sure to look through page number 18 and the pages to follow of our dress standards. I would like to make light of a couple things in our dress standards. We do allow the kids to wear jackets that are not part of the uniform that RC uniforms sell outside when they're on break time, but while they're inside the property, they may not wear those outside jackets. The RC uniforms, we do offer a quarter zip, and we know that's sufficient enough to keep the kids warm. Our school system also does have a heating system here. So if you could just help us, make sure your kids in uniform, make sure they have everything they need. I would encourage you, maybe you want to get a couple pieces of the uniforms throughout the year, so that way they have something fresh to wear every day. But they may not wear jackets that are not sold through RC uniforms inside the building. Obviously outside, if it's windy, if there's a little bit of rain, the kids could pull out one of their raincoats, but the quarter zip honestly is sufficient enough for the kids to stay warm. So please be sure to have your children follow and obey those rules as far as the uniform policy. Also, with our uniform policy, just for the new parents specifically, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, those are the days the kids are going to be wearing their gray polos, and then the girls will be wearing their plaid culottes, and then the boys will be wearing their navy slacks. But on Fridays is our PE day, and the kids can wear their PE uniform. The PE uniform is the gray t-shirt that says Arlington Christian School, and then also for the boys it's the navy sweatpants, and then the girls it's the navy culottes. And for the girls, those navy culottes are purchased through us, so if you need a new one or need a bigger size, please be sure to let us know and we could get that ordered for you. But please be sure to be aware of the days that we have our uniform. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, regular uniform. Friday, PE uniform. And then we'll give you updates for field trips of what type of uniform they can wear as well. But please be sure to be aware of that. And then also for the boys, just concerning their hair, please make sure that it is in a standard conservative type manner. The things are listed there of what the boys can have for a hairstyle and whatnot, but please be sure it is a standard conservative type hairstyle for the boys. Lastly, we'd like to give you some events that are coming up here soon. Of course, Thursday, August the 27th, school will start at 8:30. We'd encourage all families to come on in. We'll have a light breakfast, some coffee available for all the parents and families coming in. And I'd encourage you to come early, get your kids' desks set up, their lockers set up, meet their teacher, and just plan on being here for a little bit longer. We'll probably start school a little bit later as all the parents flow in and are getting things ready and just fellowshipping for a little bit. So please be sure aware, school starts on Thursday, August the 27th at 8:30. And then also on September the 4th, our back to school barbecue potluck. There's a sign up sheet in the front office. Please sign up, bring something, and it's a good time to just start the school year off and fellowship with other families in the school. But we look forward to what God has in store for us for the 2026-2027 school year. If you have any questions, please let me know. But this will conclude our parent orientation. Thank you so much.